Hey everyone, today I have Dollar Tree budget-friendly Christmas DIYs that are quick and simple to create. And by the way, if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I'm Tanya, and I do hope that you all like, share, and subscribe. Let's go ahead and get started with this wood bead wreath. And I'm going to be adding just a cluster of greenery. I'm going to take those little black and white checkered pumpkins apart, and we're going to turn those into Christmas balls and use those as fillers just to pull in that black and white color. And all of the DIYs today are going to be in that black and white, and I think you're going to enjoy them. Now I'm just taking some greenery sprigs that I had in my craft stash and adding those in, and then I'm going to be taking some of that black and white gingham ribbon, and we're going to be using this for the hanger for the wreath. And I picked up those little wood circles from the Crafter Square section, and they usually have them at Dollar Tree, so I hope you can find those. They're perfect for the wreaths for this time of year. Now I'm just going to hot glue that on because I want that to stay while it hangs on the wall. And I'm also going to just take a piece of really narrow black ribbon and just glue that right down through the center. And I think this makes the perfect hanger for this type of wreath design. And I hope you give this one a try, everyone. It was so quick, so simple. And if you can't find the wood bead wreaths, you could just use one of the wire wreaths and just pop some beads on there. And you could really make this one in any color. Now I'm going to hot glue everything down because I don't want it to move, and that's how I'll keep it kind of centered. And then I'm going to add a little bit more greenery to the top. And then I'm just going to make one of my bows. And I'm going to go kind of slow on this so you can kind of see how I do these bows. And the trick is just wrapping it around your hand or cardboard. And you can see when I open the bow up, I'm just pulling the loops from the inside. And I'll pull one direction and one the other direction. And I will have a bow video coming up. But these are some really pretty bows. You can add streamers to them. But a lot of times when I'm popping them on the wreaths like this, sometimes I'll just use just the bow itself. But let me know in the comments if you'd like to see some of these bows. They turn out really pretty, and there's a lot of ways that you can make them really big and full and even mix them in different colors. Now I'm just going to attach that bow right to the center there with just a little bit of hot glue. And this one is all done and ready to display on my door. Now for our next design, we're going to be using one of the wreath rings. And if you're lucky enough to find these at Dollar Tree, there's 3 in a pack, and I love creating with these. Now I'm going to use one of these door hangers that I found there in the ornament section. And I decided to do something a little different with this one. I'm going to glue this in the center of this wreath and kind of use that as the accent piece on this design. So I thought it'd be fun just to take and glue it underneath, and then I'm going to glue it to the top. And you'll have to put just a little dab of hot glue on there to hold it. And then you'll see here in a moment, I'm going to add just a little piece of fabric to the back of this. And that will help hold it down where it will stay attached to the fabrics in case it comes loose from the metal ring. And it works really well, and it's just a really quick way when you're trying to glue something onto the metal like this, is just to glue either like rope or fabric to the back side of it, and you won't have to worry about it coming apart. Now once I get this on, we're going to go ahead and add just a little bit of greenery and some pine cones to the top. And then I thought I would do something a little bit different and fun on the sides, almost make it look like little snowballs on the sides with some yarn. And I just thought this would be a different style, and I've been working through my craft stash, and I had picked up quite a bit of yarn from Dollar Tree, so I decided that I was going to create this wreath today, and I thought this would be perfect through the Christmas and right through the winter season that you could leave it up. And I thought that would be a nice little accent to have in your home. Now I'm just making little pom-poms out of that yarn. And then I'm just going to take and make several of these and tie them on. And then we'll be using that piece of rope after we get them all on there to go on top of the back side, and that will hold these in place. But everyone, these are so quick and so simple, and it's such an easy way just to add a little pop of the seasonal decor. And I don't know if you're like me, but I have so much in my craft stash that I kind of want to work through and just pull things out of the home to make some really nice little creations that you can use for your holiday season and save money on a budget. Now I'm going to take that piece of rope once I get those all flared out on the front and just glue that right there on the center, and that will hold all of our little pom-poms in place. Well, everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful week. I will be back again on Saturday at 7 p.m. with more DIYs. Not sure if I'm going to be doing Christmas or fall. I think I've got more Christmas in mind, so that one will be a surprise for you. But I'll definitely have some DIYs this coming Saturday. Now, I'm just going to trim this one down and get all those loose ends. And here this one is displayed on my door, and I just thought this was a really fun and unique design, and I hope this one gives you some inspiration to create your own design like this. Now for our next DIY, we're going to be creating a little angel out of the other door swag. And I just thought this would be fun to take this swag and just use it as an angel, and then we're going to add some snowflake wings to the back of this. And I just thought this made a really cute little shelf sitter for the holiday season, so you'll have to let me know what you think of this one. Now once I get that painted with just some white paint, I'm going to glue what will represent her head right there at the top, and then we're going to glue the front of the swag down. And I'm going to add the little white bells back, and then I'm also going to add just a few little strips of some ribbon just to add little accents to the front of this. But everyone, like I said, these are so quick and so simple, and I hope they give you inspiration to create your own fun designs. I was really happy to see that they had these with the white bells. And if you don't make this particular design, it's worth it just to get a few of these white bells, because I always like to use those in my Christmas decor. And I found these new snowflakes there, and I'm just going to end up finishing this one off by adding that large snowflake to the back and dressing the front up with some of this ribbon that I picked up at Dollar Tree. I thought this was really pretty. This one has just kind of a farmhouse style to it, and I thought this would be so cute just setting up on that shelf. Well, everyone, I've got one more little design for you after our angel, and then I will be working on all the DIYs that we're going to have for this Saturday. Now I'm also going to take one of the little wood bases that I pulled off one of the trees and add to the bottom of this. And then I did decide at last minute just to add a couple strips of this burlap ribbon to each side just to kind of cover up the white part on the angel wood piece there. And then we're going to go ahead, glue on our snowflake to the back, and then I'll add that little wood piece for the stand. And here in a moment, you'll see the little angel displayed on the shelf. And I thought she couldn't be cuter. What a fun and quick and simple little design to make a little Christmas angel. Now for our last DIY, we're going to create this really quick little snowman. And I'm going to use up that pumpkin that I had in my craft stash, use some of those snowballs that I had. And we did one similar to this, but like I said, I'm just crafting that stash that I have from Dollar Tree. And I'm going to add one of the bigger snowballs on top here. And then we'll add a smaller one on top for the snowman's head. And then we're going to start creating the nose and the eyes. And I decide to use the pumpkin stem for the hat. And I like to do this little tip here, is just do the glue dots and just circle around and till I can get that dot to form. And you've got your little dots for the front of your snowman, and you just need to paint them black. Now I had this, I think it's like faux hair for dolls, and I just wanted to add something black, so I thought I would add in that little bit of hair around there to make it represent the scarf of the snowman. And then I took one of the skewer sticks, broke a little tip off, and decided to hot glue that in. And I'm just going to have that be the nose for the snowman. And I will paint that black because I'm trying to stay with that black and white theme. And do a couple of the little glue dots for the eyes. And this little snowman turned out so cute. And everyone, I thought I would ask, and you can leave it in the comments below, is everyone ready for the Christmas decor, or would you like to see a little bit more fall and maybe some Thanksgiving? I have a couple of ideas that I want to share with you, and I think I'm going to be doing a tablescape at my daughter's house because we're doing a really fun Thanksgiving dinner outside, and I think that one's going to be a really enjoyable video, so let me know if you'd like to see that one. Now I'm going to go ahead and add some black paint on that little pumpkin stem, and I'm going to use that for the hat and pop that right on there, and that worked out perfect. And then I'm going to take my remaining skewer and just pop that through there and trim it off and paint that black, and that will represent the arms. And I like to take the white paint and just dab it on the cotton, and it just kind of makes it look more like snow. And that's just a little thing I like to do. You can leave that step off if you like, but I like the way that it looks. And then I'm just going to finish this one off by painting those arms black, and this little snowman is done. And everyone, here he is displayed on the shelf, and that's the last of our DIYs today. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed all of these today. If so, leave me a comment below. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I hope you do so. And if you are a subscriber, I thank you so much for your support. Have a wonderful rest of the week. See you soon.